Hello and welcome back to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Today's lesson, very advanced. You know why? Because we're going to talk about those things. You saw that? Yeah. Whoa. That's right. Unblockables. Do you even hit them? Let me know in the comments if you actually do. Because I'll tell you now, I don't hit mine. So the first unblockable we're going to cover is this one, down back 3+4. But if you must know the name of the move of down back 3+4, we can go over here in the command list, scroll down, and it's called Dynamite Heal. All right, so Dynamite Heal is a 61 to 63 frame unblockable. That's plus 17. And if you must know, at plus 17, you cannot get another back 3. You cannot. No matter how much you dash up for that, you're not getting you're not getting free damage. Even if that's at the wall, you're not getting free damage. It is on hit, good Oki, or rather you have frames to walk up to go into Oki. That's about it. It's like, think about it like the RFS down 4-3 Okizeme. It's similar to that. Now, what's special about this unblockable is that you can press back. And if you do back, you're gonna enter Flamingo. Now, there are like a couple of cheesy things I'm gonna share with you that you can do when you do back. The first one being back 1. So if your opponent gets shocked that you throw out the unblockable, they're gonna mash immediately, right? So you just press back 1. You're gonna like really avoid a lot of stuff. The second thing you can do is that if they did panic when you canceled, you can press LFS down 4. So if they're gonna try to jab you out of it, you're gonna launch them for it. The last thing you can do is to throw out your own rage art. And man, did I see like a tweet, and that was a really crazy tweet. It was awesome. So I did show it to you. Let's see it in action. So I'm gonna record Hwoarang doing all 3 of them. We'll start with LFS back 1. So mashes 1, 2. Ooh, I lose. DF1. Okay, I was a little bit too early there. Oh, lag behind, DF1. Ooh, still goes in. Hwoarang, DF1 doing work. How about DF1 plus 2? Oh, I lost there. DF1 plus 2? Alright, now I'm losing. How about if I try to like launch him? There, I still lose. I press DF2. In this case, I'm gonna press back 3, lost again. So it does work if, what do you call that, your opponent's second guessing themselves for a second. But if they're awake, they're early on the reaction, even if you cancel, there's no saving yourself there. What about if we do LFS down 4, the snake edge? Oh, 1, 2. Clear as day. How about another 1, 1? Nope. How if I'm really early? There you go. Now if I'm really early. 4? Yep, still early. Try to do like Steve Fox. I still got him. How about how late does my back 4 have to be? There you go. I didn't include it, which I think I should have included. So it's not just 3 options. It's technically 4. So you do the unblockable into the power crush. Now I'm pretty sure this is just more or less the same dice as back 1 and down 4. And I think it's even worse because if they jab react, they get a full punish. And then if they DF1, yeah, they're gonna lose the trade. DF1 plus 2. Oh wait, they still win. DF1 plus 2? Oh, that's a little bit too early. DF1 plus 2? Yeah, okay, that's not a good deal. DF2? Okay, now that's when you win the trades. Back 3? Yep. Try DF1 again. Yeah, okay, that's really risky. But now we go to the rage art. 1, 2. Oh, interrupted. If I'm a little bit more late, there you go. The jab goes in. It's gonna get locked, and I'm punished. You see the punish indicator slashing below me right over there. That's a full punish. What if I do a DF2? Oh, you see me in slow motion. Boom, I'm dead. How about back 3? Oh, right at the moment. Very perfect. Imagine you did that in tournament, right? So if you did the back 4 a little bit too... Basically, if you're very early, the RA won't even activate. So if you're as fast as like your jab reaction, Hwoarang's not going to be able to pull it off. But it only needs a second's hesitation on it. And as soon as that... Yep, that's going to go in. So like those are the 4 options you can do. Like as Hwoarang. If you did use it in neutral or in offense or whatever. Or if that's how you used it in Okizeme, like let's say you did a combo and then you're trying to bait up the kick, the get up kick. So if you're trying to bait up the get up kick as well, you're going to be adding what do you call as LFS of forward 4 and LFS of forward 3, 4 in your arsenal. But you can still do just like LFS back 3, LFS back 1, and even the Rage Art. Those three are still gonna like really hurt. So it's another way to like really force the opponent to make a decision. They can cancel out down 3-4. I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless. And if they do just sit there and take it, well, they'll avoid it because they really have to just sit there and take it. And so that's another risk you have when you like do it for Oki. If they do wake up Tech, you're going to lose. However, if they don't, wow, you ended up with 78 damage. That's not bad at all. Now, there is a character in this game where they do have to take it. That character is the bears, both Kuma and Panda. Well, a bear and a panda specifically. So I don't know when this was discovered. I think it was around season 2 when we found this out. So the trick was versus the tech roll right over here. They turned this off. If you dashed right after the season 1 B&B, which was Peacekeeper, like a slight dash, the bears were not escaping the extra damage Hwoarang was getting. And that was more than what his B&B could offer. It was a lot. So that's a slight dash after doing it. Because if you have no dash versus, let's say, the tech rolls, they miss. So I'm going to do it again. I'm not going to dash. I'm going to straight out unblockable. You see that? Whiff. You don't want that to happen. Do it against tech roll, right? Trying to get the cheese keeper here. 1, 2, 3. Miss. So you gotta make sure you have a slight dash on it so that you don't lose versus the tech rolls. But of course, if you do have a slight dash, you have to remember like these are gonna get activated, or at least most of the options here. But the only two options you really need to look at are side roll left and side roll right. So I'm gonna do it with a slight dash again, and you're gonna see it still hits them. So like the bears really just have to eat it. And that's extra damage. That's 78 damage. Of course, if they stay on the floor, that's also still a total of 78 damage. So you could say like it doesn't matter whether they tech or not, but it also matters like whether you dashed or not. So they're going to be looking at you, the Hwoarang player, like, hey, did you dash or not? Because if you didn't dash, right? Or if you didn't do a slight dash and you did a full dash before you did the down back 3+4, let me tell you, it does whiff. Well, not in that instance. Full dash. There you go. How about against tech roll, right? We're gonna do another full dash. 1, 2, 3. Full dash. Okay, it hits. But you can see like there's a tendency for it to whiff if you full dash. But that tendency is higher versus the side rolls. So you do it. 1, 2, 3. Dash up. Why am I hitting it now? It's like what I labbed was like invalidated. There you go. There's a specific timing on your dash. That's what you're gonna realize when you're doing this. There's a specific timing on your dash on when it hits and when it doesn't hit. But when I did a slight dash, didn't miss whatsoever. On a full dash, however, that's when it misses. Oh yeah, and one more detail before I miss out on it and I put it in post, which I don't want to do. I don't want to put it in post. Is that it is the highest wall combo ender you have on Hwoarang after you do counter hit F1+2. But if you didn't want that, you can always just go to the classic CD3 one, which is the best. But that's 53 damage. You check this out. That's real. Okay, not the strongest. Second strongest. Not bad. And of course, if they're teching towards that side, you're gonna get them. That's your Oki. If they tech towards the other side, so on and so forth. So that covers the first unblockable for Hwoarang. The second unblockable that we need to talk about is Power Blast. That's right. That's the name of the move in the command list. Let's check that out there. We're gonna go all the way to moves in left flamingo. F1+4 or 1+4. I just like doing F1+4, but the input is just 1+4. Power Blast. That's this move. Boom! 80 damage. It does a ton of damage. And you can cancel this back into LFF. It's also 60 frames, just like down back 3+4. Except it's even slower, 66 to 69 frames. Now, the main thing about this Technically has the same usage as down back DB3+4. You can use it in combos. You can use it in Oki. How are you going to use it in Oki? Simple. Let's say you do a regular combo. You do that. And if they tech the wrong way, basically, they're eating 80 damage. It's the simplest way to set it up. Of course, if they're already just staying on the floor, just like with down back DB3+4, you can bait them into making a decision. So let's say you're over here in Flamingo, just waiting for them to do a toe kick or whatever, or like even a spring kick, and you're trying to flush that out with LFS back 3. What you could do is 1+4, cancel it, they spring kick, you get a free back 3 whiff punish. It's as simple as that. Can you use it in neutral? Not so much. It's a little bit harder to use in neutral compared to down back DB3+4 because there's little to no safety net on it. Like the window for blocking in Power Blast is far smaller, and there's not much you can do the moment you hit LFF. Like I can mash back 1, and let's say I hesitate for a second. That's it. I got it. And that's like the expected awareness time or like reaction time for like someone to press a button immediately. Because if you're really, really slow, I think I have to be even slower than that. Really, really slow. There you go. That's when you'll escape. But more often than not, you're not going to escape. Like I can up the ante, make it 18 frames, and I'll still go in. And I'm already intentionally making that really slow. So that's what I mean. That like, it's really a struggle to use in neutral. Again, you can more set it up for like the Oki stuff, and that's way better to do. Now, in terms of combos, there's one combo you always see this bad boy at. If I can get it right the first time, you will be treated to a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. AFSR. Boom. Come on. Oh, first try. Totally was not trying that out a ton in the lab earlier during this stream. Link in the description for when the stream did, if you want to look at the original stream. But yes, 101 damage. Ton of damage. If you get it right, that's basically the combo structure. I'm going to put it, it's going to be down there in text. Pretty sure it happened even during the combo. But yeah, that's the combo structure to make it work. If you want, you know, 101 damage. And you can do that even at a floor break stage. But yeah, that's both the Unblockables. A brief, short, in-depth, blah, blah, blah about both Unblockables, both Dynamite Heal and Power Blast. Don't worry, the names of these moves they'll stay in your mind. But being able to use it, not so much. But that's been a cheese for today. I've been Frontier, and thank you for watching. Or rather, I'll see you in the next advanced Hwoarang lesson.